Hello and welcome to this first episode of this new City Skylines 2 series on my channel. I'm El Demetrius and we will be building the city of Tilborough on this map. Well, not just one city, I think I want to make a few pocket towns on this map because I think the map is amazingly suitable for that. I was thinking to start off in this area because it's nice and flat and we have some natural resources in here so that we can get our farmlands in. But yeah, I think overall the map is beautiful and perfect for multiple cities here. So yeah, like I said, I want to start off in this area, and because I use the 529 tiles mod and I set it up in a way that I can buy the first 9 tiles wherever I want. So, and the first 9 tiles are free, so with no additional costs. So like I said, I want to start in this area. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, and let's get that one. See, as you can see now, we have no costs and no tile upkeep. And let's see, if I select this one, then we are going to pay a tile upkeep and also a first additional cost of over 200,000 gem dollars, I don't know. So we won't be buying that one, we'll keep the 9 tiles and start off with this area. So what I want to do first is downgrade this highway to a normal road because I don't want a highway going through our main town. Let's see, let's upgrade this piece and let's do the same here. Right up to here, and let's get this piece as well. And I think I need to select this one for this piece here. And this is a normal piece and this is a normal piece. So we should be fine now. And let's use the alley road to create a beautiful grid. Let's it's better. Now we got it. See, how much was this? And do it like this. And maybe we should upgrade these pieces as well. Oh, wait a minute, snapping off. That's better. Okay, let's make sure we continue building our grid here. And I'll be back with you in a minute. And that should do it for our starting grid, I think. This should be a lovely starting area, and I think when the city will flourish and develop in the future, maybe we can alter the grid a bit. But for now, it's fine. So let's look at our city services. And let's see what we can use as our starting energy. And let's see, maybe this seems like a fine area for a wind turbine. And let's connect that up to the grid there. So we have some power. And now let's look at our... Oh, we have a water tower, which is maybe kind of expensive. But I think I want to start off cheap. So let's add a water pumping station. Let's see how all this water is flowing in this area. I think this is all looking a bit weird. Here it's going inland and there it's going also back to the mainland. But here it's going out, probably because of the river flowing. So maybe we could place this here, make this more of an industrial area. Maybe do a bit of industry here as well, so this should be fine. Let's plop this down there and do the sewage outlet maybe more over here, so it flows a bit. Maybe here, we'll see. It's just for the beginning. And use a gravel road from here. Let's see, let's turn on our... and use this one. And let's curve this one up here. So it has kind of a service road to it. And this definitely needs a road. So why not do it like this? It's fine. And now it's got power as well, but we need to, because this gives us water, but not any. Let's see, let's put this under the road here and connect it up to this pipeline. So now we have a sewage outlet that's going, and we got a water pumping station. So if we go into our info panel, we should see that we have enough water, we have enough sewage, we have power, and so we got enough to start zoning, I think. And let's do that. Let's see, we got our Euro housing. We even got our French pack in here. Let's see, how does this work with the new... Oh, it's off now, which is fine. I want to do some... commercial along this road here. Let's start off here with a 4x4 block. The same on this side. Let's leave this open for now. And let's do some... for now like this. We can always, for aesthetics, change that in the future. And let's zone some residential in here. Let's zone this and maybe this, and do a bit of... use this as the beachfront housing. No, maybe we'll leave this for now, because we can see it's slowly turning back. Oh, close down this info panel. It's too bright, these colors. And let's create a nice industry pocket over here. Maybe get some roads in there. Let's see. Oh, now we get crossings. I don't want crossings. What's this one? I think yes, this one. some paths in there. This. Some nice diversity in buildings. There's some smaller here. Let's see. Maybe we can start zoning a bit more here. This half, maybe this entire half. I could set up for, let's leave some space in between there. And do some a bit more commercial over there. And here as well, to keep the industry separated from the residents over here. And let's create a path here. Also like this. So, and let's see how this develops. And we see some buildings plopping in here, and oh, and there we got our first milestone unlocked as well. And we've reached our tiny village. So let's go into our progression panel and see that we have some development points that we can use to buy stuff. How many do we have? 2 or 1. We have 1 point. 1 point available. But I don't need anything so far. We got our loan limit, we got a city budget, taxation, so we can, and we got some farming. And some other stuff that we definitely need in the near future. But for now, let's focus on a bit of farming, shall we? And we are back to normal speed. But what I want to do first is get into our taxation and set these for now to 12. No, let's leave them at 10. So we residential at 10. So we know that people still want to go in there. And set the budget for the roads at 50%. Electricity. Let's drop this down to 65-ish. Water and sewage as well. We can drop that to 50%. So let's see how we're doing power-wise. We do have plenty of power, and we still have plenty of water available. Also, sewage is more than enough, so it's fine to lower these costs. And let's zone this area as well. But I see that we got some demand for medium density. So we could add a bit more density in here. Let's see, let's delete that. Add these. Add this then. Should we help them with this? Yes. So we can delete these. Nice stores in there. And let's do a bit here as well. Delete these buildings. And then get this zoning in here. That should do it. Okay, now for the farming. Let's have a look at our... Yeah, we got... Make some farms in here. So let's create a road off here. This. So where we can... Where are the farms? Here are the farms. Let's start off with some grain farming on over here. Keep a bit away from the road, because I kind of like the space between that. There we go again. I hate it when this happens. Here I am thinking I've got a... Let's do it like this. So there we got our first farming area. And maybe... back to farming, and let's okay, like this. Let's see, get let's do it like this. See, a bit more like this, so we can get a straight line in here, so we can extend the road here like this, and then curve along with this farm field, so we have some space for farm fields on that side as well. And they say they don't have any electricity, and that's because we have too little power. So let's crank up the budget while we're at it. Electricity, that should do it. And there we have power. And what else do we have? We have livestock farming, so we could add a bit of livestock farming here. Let's do a road like this, and then get our livestock farming building in there. And 90-degree angle. So we got our first farm fields in. And maybe what we can do is get some small... Oh, yeah. I hate this. Some small industrial patches here. And could we get some small residential buildings in here? Just a few. Because there will definitely be some people that might end up living in an area like this. And for now, this should give us some workspaces in there. And there we got our first people moving in. It's all developing nicely so far. And we are even getting into the greens already, which is great when you are starting your city like this. So now we can do a bit of detailing in here maybe. One for now. We got, well, the unemployment is a bit on the high side. But it's starting to decrease, so that's fine. Got some jobs, we got some employed people. Yeah, it's decreasing. As you can see, there's not a lot of demand. It's decreasing, but we could always set up another farm here. That's this here. And what do? Let's get in another grain farming. Nothing too big. And there we got our power issue again. So let's boost this up to the full deal. Let's see, how are we doing? We're still in the light green. We do have enough, but it won't take long before. So what we can do first is upgrade this with a solar assist and a battery extension. Let's see. There we go. That should do it. This gives us a bit more power. Oh, that's water. Yeah, that gives a bit more power for now. And I see we are in the need for a clinic, and we can start off with a small clinic. We have a 25 patient capacity with three ambulances and an upkeep, well, between 10 and almost 25,000. Or we can get a big one which has a lot more, but I think considering the upkeep, how are we doing? Our monthly balance is dead, but we definitely will be needing more services in the future. So for now I want to start off with the smaller clinic, and I've saved some space on these sides, so I think this will be a great spot to have this. That's fine, and we need a cemetery as well, because we are getting our first dead people. Yeah, there's not a lot more than this building, but I don't want it directly into the city because it's got such a huge footprint. So could we give this a nice spot here next to the water, or maybe even further up here? Make this more of a special area where you can go to. Let's see. What can we do here? don't want it into the city. I want it... Let's do this here. At the foot of this hill. Which is fine. Could do a bit of landscaping there because... bit of this and then soften the terrain tool, lower the brush strength and do it like this so it blends in just a bit better. Yeah, that's perfect. Fine, and maybe in the future we can create some other stuff around there, but for now let's keep it like that. We are still in the greens, but let's just this let's decrease this to 50%. It's way too much. Such a small town to use the full 100%. And I see that we are close to progression point 2, our next milestone. So I think when we reach that, we'll see what we have and end this first episode. But yeah, I think this is a nice little humble beginning. And I see we have some need for... See, unemployment is still high. It's fluctuating between 11 and 12%. So we could definitely do with some more industry here. So let's set that up. Let's and then let's see. Connect this up here. So we can do a bit more of industrial here. And some industrial here. Even some industry over there. And we are getting some medium residential demand again, so let's dezone this, do it like this, and let's build all these old buildings out here. And eventually the people will return here, but for now it's good. Let's connect up this over there so people can drive more easily this way. And there we have milestone 2. We get another 50 grand, 2 development points and 4 expansion permits. And we got a new signature building, and that's the one from the French expansion pack. It cost us nothing, but I don't think our city has developed in a way that we could justify placing a building like this, so maybe we'll add that later. We can loan a bit more money. We have our production panel is available now. We got some medium density housing for European and North American and French. We got some textile fiber farming. We get some education research, which gives us some elementary schools, some high schools from different regions, and also the new French high school and elementary school. No achievements. And I don't think we need anything for this so far. So let's close this tab. And yeah, what we can do now is have a quick look at what we have built so far today and end the episode for today, and hope to see you for the next episode of Tilborough. Bye people.